welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. There are financial and legal aspects to startup ideation. Here are some key points to consider. Test your idea with a minimum viable product before investing substantial resources. All ideas look good until you have to actually build and sell it. As always, there should be more than one MVP on ideas that pass muster. Check the numbers. Do a basic financial analysis to see if the numbers make sense. Model out the cost to build and sell the product. Make sure all contributors to the ideation process have signed intellectual property rights over to the company. This is often part of the employment agreement, but should also be applied to contractors and other contributors. Skip the non-disclosure agreements, also called NDAs. You want to generate more exposure to customers. A few precautions at this stage can save a tremendous amount of time and energy later. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.